Stop trusting numbers on a wall. They rise and fall, don't say much at all. Every plan had its moment in time. Worked for a while, then crossed the line. Ran a restaurant, loved the flame. Good food, good nights, familiar game. I turned the photos face down, then didn't need to meet that version of me again. But I always knew my face, round and back then, soft shape. Called myself Big Mitch, played it light, but jokes don't lift that kind of weight. Then one night under fluorescent light, in a quiet gym late in the night, I didn't turn, I didn't run, I finally said, yeah, that's me, son. I don't look perfect, I don't look perfect, I don't look young, I don't look young, I just look like a normal man. Scar my nose from a harder year, healed up clean, still standing here. Life kept rolling, so did I. Didn't come this far just to pass it by. I tried every promise ever made, same old circle, different shape. One small slip, one excuse, learn right back to a weight I couldn't burn. This time I stayed inside the lines. No deals, no maybes, no second tries. Meat and salt day after day, and the noise in my head just faded away. Then one night under mirror light, I stood there calm, I stood there right. Didn't wish, didn't pretend, I finally said, yeah, this is the end. I don't look broken, I don't look broken, I don't look done, I don't look done, I just look like a normal man. 2 push-ups used to stop my breath. Now I passed 25, still got some left. Not fighting age, not chasing time, just strength coming back one rep at a time. Body got lighter, mind got clear. Funny how truth shows up this late in the year. Wasn't weak, wasn't lost back then, just needed the right fuel to meet myself again. Now when I catch that mirror glance, I don't judge him, I give him a chance. Not a before, not a regret, not someone I'm trying to forget. No trophies, no trophies, no grand plan, no grand plan. Just finally living a normal man. 78, still standing tall. Oh God, carnivore. Yeah, I found it all. Yeah, I found it all.
Good evening. Live from Melbourne. It's Tuesday night. Somehow, Tuesday doesn't seem like a very celebratory day, but it's Tuesday night and here we are. And people are coming in, and good evening to everybody. Good evening to my friends. It's been very busy on YouTube. Man, I've been watching some of your stuff about the that you guys have been putting up about the event. Is Juliet here yet? I don't see her in the chat. But I actually watched the replay of our Sunday night live stream with Doug. I watched it this morning, and it was the first one of her and Doug's live streams I ever saw, and she did a great job. Wow, I was very, very impressed and very flattered by the compliments I got. But most of you were there, and that was kind of heartwarming for me. Heartwarming is a good word for it. To see, it's almost like seeing your children getting along real well and playing together everywhere. So, y'all, you made me proud. You made me proud. I think if I had seen it live, I might have jumped in. But if you know me, I don't spend a lot of times hanging around in anybody's live stream. And certainly don't want to get into the amount of time it takes to be regular in the chats. But it did make me feel very, very good. So I watched that whole thing, and I wanted to talk to Juliet about it. I did put the link to the panel tonight, and I'll put it back in the chat again. There it is. And I'd like to see if any of you in here tonight were at the meetup on Saturday. Come on in and let's talk about our experiences there. That's why one of the reasons I hope Juliet will show up tonight. But we'll give everybody a little more time to get in. Before everybody gets here, here comes the star of the show. Now, I don't see any picture of him yet, but I do see a window that says Rick. There he is. Okay, well, I'll bring you in right now, Rick, and we'll get started, and then we can talk about some of the things that happened and some of the other things I wanted to talk about tonight. And Rick has left the couch. There he is. He's playing with the microphone, wire, or something. So I'll wait a second. All right, let me talk about this. Oh, he sat down again. I'll wait till he settles down. I don't know. I imagine most of you have seen this. It's Lash's video, Kilt's Mighty Meetup in Tampa. And he too has a custom song, and he took a whole slew of stills and made quite a slideshow out of them. And if you haven't seen this, I'll put a link to it. in the chat. Let me put that in there right now. And let me type Lash's video. There it is. You can click on it. I don't want to play the whole thing here because I want him to get some views on it, but I'll play a little bit of it to start out with, and you guys can see.
They call it out across the miles.
heart started to race, packing coolers full of ribeyes. No more time to waste. Maps to Tampa glowing, tribe members on the way. Shedding the old noise, craving that carnivore day. Crews are getting ready, stories waiting to be told. We're answering the call back to the fire-breathing bold. No more running empty, no more shadows in the grind. The mighty tribe is rising, leaving disconnection behind. We gather in Tampa at the Celts' mighty tribe meetup. Carnivore fire burning and lifting us.
At any rate, that's a little taste. My pretty face showed up in a couple of those pictures, so great job, Lash. Great job. And there's a link in the chat to it. So if you haven't seen it, see it. If you've already seen it, watch it again. Watch it again. It's really, really, really well done. Well done. So I enjoyed meeting Lash. I left a comment on the video, and he answered me, replied, which was nice. So I did watch it. I did watch it. Now, without further ado.
Hello.
Hello, Rick. How are you?
Can you hear? I guess you can hear me now.
Yes, I can hear you. What happened?
Well, Milton, let me tell you.
Of course. No further explanation necessary.
I have broken glass on the floor. You know the little thing that they gave us that had the salt in it? Well, this is all that's left. Milton broke it. Milton also broke my Kilts cup, and I was not happy about that either. But super glue got it back together. It's up on the shelf, but that was a disappointment. And then he tipped. I mean, when I got home, he was so eager to see me. He just couldn't resist, and he came up to me, stood up, put his paws on me, and then he was trying to grab me. It was pretty funny.
Well, I see Juliet chimed into the chat, and it sounds like she's very, very busy, but come on in for 5 minutes, if it's at all possible, and so we can talk a little bit about the weekend. We'd love to see you here. And but I'm glad to see her in the chat here. She says, everyone, sorry, multitasking. She's catching up on work. That's what you get. So I want to hear the story, Rick, about the ride home. I want to hear the story. Somebody told me a little something, and I didn't know whether to believe it or not, but I wanted to hear it from you.
Well, getting home could have been a real adventure because there was no bus running at that time. I would have had to wait for another day. But as you call him, Kiltsy, Dr. Kilts, he solved the problem. He was able to get an Uber that went from his place all the way to my place.
There she is.
Hi.
So Kilts Ubered you all the way.
Yep.
From Sarasota to Miami.
Yep.
Of course,
Amazing.
you paid for it, right?
Me? Oh.
Amazing.
It really is.
Yeah, it really, really was. And then the Uber driver had to drive all the way back. Wow.
That's true. But hopefully the next time that we have a get-together at Kilts, I will have no problem because I will be driving my truck.
There you go. Yeah, it's your own wheels. Juliet.
Hi.
How are you?
It was so nice to meet both of you in person. You missed my speech because I thanked you, Mitch, for giving me my start over here.
Oh, wow.
And I kept looking, and I'm like, I don't know where he went.
No, I had to go, but I'll tell you, I'm sure there'll be plenty of replays.
Ugh.
And I know Kilts will probably put out a video with all the speeches. And I can't wait to watch yours because, he had photographers. He had 2 guys taking everything. So I know it's in the can. They just have to edit it. But I watched, I don't know if you heard this or not. This morning, I got up. I had the morning off. No morning coffee on Tuesday. Sun was shining. I went out on my porch, lit up a cigar. I like a cigar in the morning. And I turned on YouTube, and what should I watch? And up comes your live stream with Doug
Oh,
from Sunday. And I
Uh-oh.
said, and it said something on the thumbnail about the meetup or something. Anyway, I said, oh, I got to watch this.
oh no.
So I watched it. It was terrific.
We just talk about nothing or any. We have no agenda. It's not even carnivore. But so then you heard Dr. Ovadia impacted Doug so much.
Really? Wow.
Well, okay, but what Doug did was like, yeah, I'm gonna eat carnivore, and he like binged on meat and fat for like 2 days. Well, he did on Friday, and then Saturday. By Saturday afterwards, he's laying in the bed. He was so sick. I was like, well, honey.
Yeah. Cold turkey, they call that.
Yeah, not on a trip. So that was funny. Well, thanks for watching. Somebody.
Yeah, I
needs to
watched the
watch.
whole thing, and you say it's a show about nothing.
Yes.
So was Seinfeld, and that
Yeah.
was the most successful show to ever been on TV. So
Aw.
there's something to be said for spontaneity, and that's
Yeah.
kind of the model that I use in my shows. I have no idea what I'm going to do, and when I did my speech, and I said at this very minute, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I wasn't lying. I was honestly wasn't lying.
I believe you, Mitch. What happened was, and I think I shared this with you, Allie wanted me to speak, and I said, okay. And then after talking, I'm like, wow. I mean, looking at the list, I'm like, I'd really rather not. Can't you just say, oh, Juliet's a health coach, and we all stand and wave? And she said, okay. So I was off the hook. I didn't know until Kilt said at the beginning, he read the agenda, and there was Juliet Edens. And I'm like,
Didn't take you off, huh?
well, so honestly, I didn't prepare at all. I didn't even know I was going to like thank you or Rick. I didn't prepare at all. So I think it worked out well. My husband's like, you'll be fine. I go, I don't even know what I'll say. Just whatever comes out.
He pulled it on me last year.
Did he?
Pulled the same thing on me. 5 minutes. He said, I want you to go up there and say something. What? Yeah, 5 minutes.
But Mitch, you and Rick were superstars. I mean, no one knew who the heck I was. I had to literally like hold my badge. And Juliet Edens, and they'd stare at me, and I'd stare at them like, okay.
Yeah, and you don't think that Rick, you don't think I went through that? When I went to 2.5 years ago, when I went to where I first met Kilson Nelson to the Orlando keto thing, you think a soul knew who I was?
Oh,
I had
yes.
one video out.
Okay. 'Cause
Nobody
everyone
had a
knew who
clue.
you were, but
Same thing. I was walking around and I go to check in because I had to buy bought the ticket and everything. I went up there to check in. What's your name? I said, it's under Old Guy Corner. That's Old Guy Corner. Okay, here you go. They didn't have any idea what that meant back then.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
so
was-
we've
it
all
was
been
okay
through it.
with me, but it was funny, just the looks of people trying to figure out, oh gosh, is she someone? I'm like, yeah, I'm nobody. It's okay.
We're all nobodies in the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
At least we're somebody in our own little community, and that means a lot. It's hard to believe that it could mean as much as it means to be respected by. And yes, sir, we're having a Kilts reunion here tonight. A Kilts reunion, and look who showed up.
There's Gary. Hi, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody.
Hi,
Hey.
Gary. Well, man, it was great to meet you and your son and
Yeah.
Oh,
sit
yeah.
around and had a cigar.
Sure.
Oh, we were out there till like 10:30 or so at night under the heaters smoking cigars. There was about 7 of us, and that was a highlight of the weekend, I think.
Did
Doug
Kilt
really,
ever smoke a
Doug
cigar?
really liked you, Gary, but it was really cute. He came in, he goes, that guy out there. I go, Gary, he lost 100 pounds. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like it was all new to him.
Mm-hmm.
Still got 100 more to go.
He
Well,
looked good.
it's better than having 200 to go.
Right.
hear that.
And everybody's waving. We got about 70 people here. I don't know about Tuesday night. I mean, I like it. I like Tuesday night, but there's something about Tuesday. It's like a day that, you know, you just want to take off because nothing eventful is happening on Tuesday.
It's happening here.
Yeah, we got it here. We got it going on here. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Juliet says, Jem, a superstar also.
Did you see the nickname that Dr. Kiltz had for me?
Yeah, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. The Mr. Rogers of carnivore.
I guess that's a compliment.
I've heard it many times. People were telling me that 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. When I had my first interview with Joey, the one that got hundreds of thousands of views, I had people tell me, well, you remind me of Mr. Rogers. Really? Okay. But Mr. Rogers was plant-based. I'm the carnivore version.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Rogers had to be the hippie type. I mean, there's this guy. I remember him. I used to watch him. I
Really?
used to watch him, yeah. He'd walk in and play a song.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? And then he'd be taking off his sweater and taking off his shoes and putting his sneakers on. And corniest show in the world, but that's what we were watching back then.
I've been thinking a lot about doing a parody of that. I think it would blow up on the internet.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Throw a couple of swear words in there and you'll have a hit.
Well, you know how they have all the model homes on the outside, like the little town? I'd have to make my own version. Then you have the car on blocks, and you have all the trees covering the house.
Call it.
That'd be great.
Mr. Rodriguez's neighborhood.
Exactly. Raw, and then put WRAW in capital letters. And Juliet put up a short, as I met Rick Rodriguez, and got 1 million views on it.
That is well, Doug and I figured that because I put, meeting Rick Rodriguez the first time, I think it started to get a lot of views, and I thought, oh, Rick fans. But when I got to like over 26,000, Doug is like, it must be, they probably think it's someone famous or an actor. I'm like,
Could be a rock star or the guitarist in a famous band. So it's not an uncommon name, Rick Rodriguez. Well, I've heard that's like Jones, Yeah.
Well, a couple of people, it was so cute.
Bad iguana. That would be a name.
There you go. One guy, more than one person wrote, who's that? Like, like it was clickbait, and I didn't.
Amazingly, YouTube pushed it to so many people that had never watched anything from you.
Yeah, I had to. And
I'm still trying to figure out the formula when you release a new video, and the closest I've come to figuring out how to do that. And get something to really fly like that. I'm not having my physical anymore video of mine, which is still going. Still getting 4,000 or 5,000 views a day, that video. Every day. I'm almost to 200,000 views on it now.
Wow.
Yeah, on the video. And it's not a 2-minute video either.
I noticed, not by much, but YouTube, where you look at that section, how many, how much they pushed it out. My other videos after that got a little, not much, but got a little bit more of a push. So,
well, that's what happens. I noticed, and somebody pointed out to me, that YouTube is pushing out many of my older videos.
Yes, I saw that.
And that hadn't moved in a year and a half. So when they see a channel has a runner like I had, it does affect the algorithm. That algorithm is so complex and there's so many factors so it's still not making me into a star. It's not generating any real money, that's for sure. But at least it doesn't feel like I'm going backwards. And my subscribers, I'm counting down. I mean, and I don't know. I hope I get there before I run out of steam. I'm at 49,746 now. I got 250 to go to get to that 50K, which I never thought I'd ever get to in my lifetime.
Wow.
So hopefully we'll get there.
So well
Hopefully we'll
deserved.
get
You
there.
will. You will. I noticed a lot of new people.
Yeah, but they're not here. They don't come into these live streams so much.
Yeah, lives are-
Couple of them do. But considering the hundreds of comments I get on that video, I don't hear from those people again. I don't know. YouTube works in crazy ways.
Well, the interesting thing is that my goal for going on YouTube was to meet people, and in the last few months, I've actually done it. After 18 years, I finally got to meet people in person.
Well, you're on a roll now. You're meeting everybody.
Yeah, and I'm amazed. I mean, you have more famous people. You have two crazy ketos, Joe and Rachel. I've seen their videos before, and I couldn't believe how Rachel was so interested in talking to me. She seemed fascinated by the whole iguana thing and the poop gas and
cool. That's
all the
cool.
other stuff. And
Well-
they're right up there in Florida, so, you know.
Yeah, and they're nice people.
And they're nice people, and they're
Very
real.
nice people. I met them a couple of years ago for the first time. They've got an act.
Yes.
They got an act. Their speech is rehearsed to the movement. I hear some feedback going in somewhere. Whose mic's that coming in from? Gary, is that yours?
Me?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Gary, it was you. There's something feeding back into your microphone. I hear a very distorted version of my voice.
I'm
Yeah, I
lucky.
was
My
hearing it
audio.
too.
I've
What's
never
that?
even had
Mine.
trouble with mine.
No, yours is fine, Rick. Yours is fine, but that's all right. I mean, I'll troubleshoot those things. If you can fix it, fine. If not, I'm not gonna throw you out. That's for damn sure. But
The biggest question I got was Rick tall? Did Rick say? And I'm like, yeah, but I know he's 6'6", so no, it didn't surprise me. But what surprised me is how tall you were, Mitch. I was like, he's tall.
well, I'm the same height. I'm 5'10", really.
Oh,
I'm
I figured
5'10".
you're almost 6.
No,
5'11".
5'10".
I'm shrinking.
And I'm still 5'10". I really haven't shrunk. A lot of people do. Maybe it's because I do a lot of hanging and stretching my back, and have that orthopod that I lay over and open up my spine, because that's where you lose an inch when you get old. Everything just
I must have lost a couple then.
No, you look as tall as me. I look at the pictures. Plus, I'm wearing sneakers, and they got a pretty decent size
Yeah.
New Balance. I mean, they're not elevator shoes or anything, but no. But a lot of people say that. That's the first thing they say when anybody I've ever met say, "God, I didn't realize you were that tall." I never even thought about it. I've always been 5'10". My father was 5'6". My mother was 5'2.5".
Oh, wow.
My grandmother was like 5'1". My sister is 4'11". So we must have had I always joked about it. We had a tall mailman or something because, and my son is 6'3".
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was, and my brother is 6'5". And so my family's very tall on one side. So yeah, Rick's tall, but it didn't impress me as, I'm used to it.
Oh, Rick was tall. He stood, you any of the picture in front of the steakhouse in Tampa?
Yeah, that was cute. I see.
Where everybody's standing there and one head sticking up out. Here's the link to the chat again, to the panel if you want to come in. But this is like a little reunion. Who else is in the chat that was down there? Anybody? And Jem asked me, did Kilts have a cigar with you and Gary? Gary, did Kilts have a cigar with us?
I had my own. I mean, he smoked one with us.
Yeah, that's what the question said.
Yeah.
Did Kilts have a cigar with you and Gary?
He did.
He did.
Of course he did.
Absolutely. He smoked the whole thing. And we had absolutely a really, really, really nice evening.
Oh.
We had to get Juliet out there to smoke a cigar with you.
I've smoked cigars in Dominican Republic, like the skinny ones.
Oh, the little ones, yeah.
Yeah, I'm an ex-smoker, so it's like not a big deal. So that's why I said to you, I'll join you later to smoke. But
I'd rather smoke some meat.
yeah.
Yeah. I smoke plants.
Yeah. Well, I burn plants to cook my meat.
There you go. I mean, that's my saying. I say it all the time. It's much better to smoke plants than to eat plants.
I probably get more smoke from my barbecue than you ever got from your cigar.
I'll bet. I'll bet. Keto Vor Mountain wants to know, Rick, do you have a train set?
Yes, I have a couple of them.
Do you
I
really?
have my Lionel train set and my
O-gauge?
Tyco train set.
You got an O-gauge Lionel?
I have, yeah, the original with the three rails.
Rail
on
track.
it.
Yeah, I had one of
the
those when I
O-gauge.
was a kid.
I had a whole set. It had the intersection. I had streets. I had little tiny traffic lights. Now I have the big version. I have traffic lights in my yard and some signs.
Bowling
But yeah.
balls?
That's crazy.
You have a bowling ball?
Oh, I have bowling lanes. I have 2 bowling lanes and 2 pin setters that I've got back there in storage.
I think we should have a contest or a game one day where people in the chat could like come up with something weird. Does Rick have X? And I guarantee he has it. It's
He has
somewhere.
it. Not just one, but 2 of them, probably.
You know, it's going to be a lot of fun when I finally move to the rural place I want to go to and I build my home or find one that's suitable. I'm going to have my own get together, just like Kilts does, but it's going to be a little different.
Uh-oh.
It'd be more like, what's the one the guys have up in the woods? Meat stock.
Oh, meat stock?
Meat stock,
Yeah, something
yeah.
like that. What I'll do, I'll get a lot of meat, and then I'll ask everyone if they want to bring their specialty meats, bring them over. We'll build a giant fire, and then we'll set up a huge grill and just start cooking like I do on the ground. And maybe we'll have some regular grills and just start cooking. And there'll be some wildlife there, too. I'll have plenty of Muscovy ducks running around and maybe some iguanas, and we'll have a contest. You know, see if you can catch your own. Catch it with your bare hands, and then you can learn how to prepare it for cooking.
Juliet,
What?
did Doug record your speech?
No.
You don't have a copy of your speech?
No, but I have Lash's text, cell number, and email, and I'll just ask him for it eventually because he said, "Oh, I have it." I'm like, "Yeah." I'll reach out.
You appear hesitant to show it to everybody. Don't be.
Oh no! I'd show it, but no, I don't. Doug didn't do it. He took pictures for some reason, but you can't even see me. So.
Well, I got that. Mike Seeley took that on his iPhone.
I saw that you played that Saturday.
Yeah, that's the one I put out in the video. That's the only copy of it that I have now. But of course, he was hand holding it, and I'm trying to keep it zoomed in, and my head is moving. You know, I'm trying to reframe it, and the audio was okay, but I had to apply all kinds of filters and equalization and denoise filters to it in the editor, and I finally got it where it was okay, and it came out okay to put out on video, but I'm really looking forward. Originally, I was going to just give him my Pocket 3 camera, the DJI Pocket 3, and I was going to clip a wireless mic on me, so the audio, no matter where the camera was, the audio would be like right in front of me. Like I do, like the video I recorded today, I used that camera and that mic, and but when I changed my mind and I decided I wasn't going to stay long, I didn't want to fool with all that giant drag equipment in there and everything because I knew I was going to leave early. So I just let Mike
I bet
record
Lash
for me.
has high quality one. He'll get it to us. I just didn't want to bug him. Give it a week or so before I reached out.
Well,
And-
look who's here. Look who's here.
Oh, good.
The Canadian Flash. Spanky.
There we go.
Spanky.
Hi, Spanky. Hey,
Hello,
guys,
everybody. How you
I
doing?
honestly do have to work, so I'm going to be over and out, and I love joining you. I love meeting you guys.
I'm glad you came in tonight.
Hope it
Okay,
wasn't
thank
you.
you.
Dead.
Spanky, take my place. Do me proud.
Yeah.
He's
I can
not
never
nearly
take
as
you
pretty
right.
as you, though. I mean, he's got a hard job ahead of him.
Yeah.
All right, and let's wait till.
Did you hit yourself with a putter, Spanky?
No, I
Or a prisoner punch you one?
scratched myself with a branch outside. So
Ouch.
I can't even see where did you do that? Oh, okay. You haven't been sticking your face where it doesn't belong, have you? Oh God, Lewis is here, Mr. Lewis.
Hello.
Great. How you doing? How you doing,
Cat
Lewis?
Daddy.
I'm doing good.
Man, look at you up in lights tonight. Wow.
There he
Wow.
is.
Oh, what background can I choose for
Yes,
today?
that's all right, man. With your red shirt, you are just.
This is my year of the horse, Lunar New Year.
Oh, is it that year? I don't keep up with that.
We had a well, I live in Flushing, so we have a very large Asian population. So I went to a school today, and the kids put on performances. It was really, really nice. Beautiful.
Well, you know what we all need to do is make sure, and I think Ali is getting the dates together for next year.
Yep.
We need to make sure that we've all, I'll make it. If I'm still living, I'll be there, But
Don't die on me.
I don't have any plans to, but life doesn't seem to listen to my plans.
This year was just a bad combination of events that I couldn't. If I could have split in two, that would have solved the problem, but I couldn't do it. So, but next year if she gets a date on the calendar. The problem is this date sometimes they pop up 6 weeks before.
Yeah, you can't do that, especially if you need planes or anything like that.
I love the time though because the flights were really cheap because it was before the February break when kids are off.
Yeah, the spring break and Easter and all that.
Perfect time. Like the flights were, I could have flown down for like $79. So if it's the same week, beginning of February, I thought it was a really good thing.
Well, we missed you.
I missed you guys too.
I'm gonna get rid of the skull and crossbones over Gary's face.
Sorry, Gary.
Lewis, I had.
Yeah, I see me on the TV behind you.
Look, Rob.
Okay.
I'm on TV.
One of my cats had to go to the vet today.
For what?
Turns out he had an upper respiratory
Okay.
infection.
Got some clavamox.
Something, I don't know what it was, but
Is it oral antibiotics that's in the refrigerator?
I don't know. My wife's taking care of that, but she said it was like for a week. She's got to take it.
7 days, yeah. Okay.
Well, he's been dealing with it for a while. Like he's trying to cough up a hairball and he couldn't. But then I think that developed into the
infection.
respiratory infection because he's starting to sneeze and wheeze a little bit and doing the.
Oh wow!
Sounds like he's in heat.
Well, listen, he'll start to get better now, which is good. The antibiotics really knocks things out, which is good.
I was gonna look for you online to see what you thought I should do.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I'm the only Louis. Well, that's not true. My dad's also Louis Latino, but on Facebook, just search Louis Latino. You'll find me. I'm not hidden. Yeah.
Everybody say Ellen's in the chat. Somebody just asked me, "Do you ever see Ellen anymore?" And I said, "Yeah, Ellen's out there." And there you are. Hi, Ellen. How you doing?
Get on the panel, Ellen.
No, she says, women, we guys, we don't care what we look like. Here we are. Love it or leave it. But Ellen said, I just got home. I look a fright. So maybe. No,
Put a
don't
mask
sweat
on.
it,
Come
Ellen.
on.
Just, just shake your head. You know how women do. They go, their hair goes everywhere and they,
Yeah. I
Okay,
know that feeling.
You can come on and turn the camera off.
Yeah.
So what else we're talking about? I joined a little late because I was on a work call.
Oh, we were talking, of course, about the meetup, about and Julie was here, and we had four of us that were down there, and Rick, which I think of all the adventures that were had over the weekend, Rick probably had
with the bus?
the most.
With
let's
the
just
bus
say-
breaking down.
Yeah,
Why
well,
didn't you fix it?
not only the bad things, but the good things that happened to you. You're not used to that, and it had to be just
The celebrity.
the celebrity of you had to be just overwhelmed by it all. If you can even get overwhelmed. I don't know.
At Hack for Health, he really wasn't overwhelmed. He did, Rick he's a very humble guy.
Yeah, I completely psychoanalyzed you the other day, Rick, and I think I nailed you pretty good. I don't know if you heard that when I said that about you, but I said
I heard it.
Probably the most extreme type B I've ever met in my life. You never get rattled. You're honest as the day is long.
Yeah.
Really, it's obvious. It took me a while. Same thing with Peter. It took me a while to get to know, because I've been disappointed by people so much that if you look up the definition, as I always say this joke, if you look up the definition of cynic in the dictionary, they got my picture right there. I got my picture. Yeah. And you don't live as long as I have and be disappointed by how sleazy people can be, people that really had you conned. You don't trust easily. You really, really don't. You see the same bad traits in the way somebody just goes about their life and read it wrong. It's easy to read wrong. And I at least I stay open-minded. And even if I've already maybe thought I've judged somebody, I start looking for reasons that maybe I'm wrong about them. Let me see. And in your case, certainly in your case and Peter's case, I was wrong about you guys at first. Didn't take me too long to get to love you all, but I finally got around to it. And I'm the same way. I've rubbed people the same way. Some people see me, big flashing asshole, hits them right off the bat, and I never get a second chance. They never get to know me. They get to know my facade, my armor.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch, today is Ellen's birthday.
Ellen, happy birthday. How old are you? 41, 42 maybe?
Wow,
Yeah.
she's younger than me.
Nice.
Well, thank you. Lance is here tonight. Good evening to you. Said happy birthday. Pretzel Pete. Is Peter here?
I haven't seen him yet, but they're talking about Pretzel Pete. Oh, where is
Yeah.
Pretzel Pete?
Joy.
Probably at what's that pretzel store in the mall?
Auntie Annie's.
Auntie Annie's. He's probably working a shift.
Yeah. And Lizzie's here. Hi, Lizzie. Jim.
He's probably face
Always
down
a
in a bowl
pleasure
of
to see you.
pretzels.
How are you?
It reminds me of the mall more than the smell of those pretzels. Oh, so good.
Oh, well, they remind me of Philadelphia.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
The stand. Anytime you stop at a stoplight on any major road, there was always a pretzel
Oh,
vendor
good.
sitting in between, on the median with plywood pretzels stacked up a few
Wow.
feet high, selling them in six pretzels at a time, all baked together. And that was Philly. That was I miss those. That's where I got addicted
Yuck.
to that kind of baked stuff. And bagels are very similar to pretzels in consistency.
Yeah.
And that is what I got hard addicted to.
Oh,
Ugh.
Yeah.
I know.
Danny in Boston is here. How you doing, Danny? I didn't say hi to too many people. Tammy Patarch. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you tonight.
If you had a choice between a steak and a pretzel, what would you take?
Well, see, now I take a steak. But back then, I would take a pretzel. I
can
would
I
take a
take the
pretzel
pretzel?
every,
Can I
any
take the
day of the
pretzel?
week.
No metabolic repercussions?
If there was no downside, which one would you eat?
Well, I haven't had a pretzel in so long or a bagel in so long. I would love to have one
Yeah,
of those.
and the problem is,
Right?
I can't even think that it will be okay because I know how I would react. I know how I would react. I would go to the, even when I was down here in Florida, they always had the New York style bagel places, Einstein's Bagels, and those,
They have that here around the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah, and they make real New York bagels because
They get our water?
yeah, sometimes they truck the water down, and they just send tankers full of New York water down here, and they make and they have New Yorkers who came to Florida, and know how to do it. And they have the same equipment. They use the same equipment, the same water, the same ingredients. They have a Philly cheesesteak place here in Satellite Beach near me, right on the coast. And they're
That meat is
Philadelphians.
pretty good.
They bring in the frozen, thinly cut steaks, just like they use up in Philly. They have the bread.
They're good.
The bread is shipped in from Philadelphia. You know,
So basically, just assembling it.
yeah, and they have all they're all cut their teeth working in sub shops or steak shops in Philly, and I went and they used the only thing that they ruined the Philly cheesesteak when they started using Cheese Whiz
Yeah, fake
in
cheese.
it
Whiz.
instead of like provolone. They
Mitch,
were-
what's your favorite bagel? What was your go-to?
anything? No, not the
Well, pick
anything
one.
bagel.
No, it's everything bagel.
No, I'm
anything
anything. I don't
bagel.
care what it was.
Scallion cream cheese.
From a no, and interestingly enough, for a Jewish kid, I never ate cream cheese
Really?
ever. I wouldn't
Never,
even eat cheese.
A salt
I wouldn't even
bagel,
eat.
with
No, would not. I as a kid, anything that was white and creamy disgusted me. I'm surprised I ever started eating ice cream. But I never ate sour cream. I never ate butter. I never ate cream cheese.
So plain?
I wouldn't eat it. I still have never eaten it. I've never put a bite of cream cheese in my mouth. I know I've eaten food where it was an ingredient.
So what was your bagel order then? Just a plain bagel, like dry bagel?
No, a lot of times, if I,
That's
well,
how I
I would
did
I
it.
would go into the bagel store and I'd
Right.
buy a bag of them, plain
Right.
bagel. You know,
And then how would you eat them? Just
I just eat them like a big cookie. You know,
wow, nothing
I-
on it.
well,
Wow.
when we
Oh,
go
yeah.
out for breakfast, we'd go out for breakfast.
Rick,
one
they're
of
so
these-
good, Rick. They're so good. You haven't lived until you
We
haven't
went out,
seen
we'd
them.
go out to breakfast to one of these Jewish deli style, like Wolfie's or the Rascal House or those kind of
Yeah.
places. You go in and they got a big bowl of pickles and pickled tomatoes and
Jar.
onions on the table, and they serve you these little tiny pastries. Well, I gobble all that shit up, and then for breakfast time, I would order an omelet, bagel with lox on it, and I would just
No cream cheese.
eat the bagel with just the lox, but no cream cheese. Yeah, and I loved it. So if I didn't want it, why should I?
There's a lot. Right
Lox, yeah, exactly. Looks like my bagel, bagel
there.
and
There's
lox.
there's one of the best bagel stores in New York City is a mile from my house. I go walk there,
Oh,
and they have
Smells
know,
are free, right?
they have the largest assortment of cream cheeses now.
oh wow.
Like they used to have, just like, scallion cream cheese, plain cream cheese. Now they put Oreos, M&M cream cheese.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But like so unhealthy.
What used to be healthy?
cinnamon,
I mean,
cinnamon
cream cheese.
raisin, like crazy flavors, and it's cool.
The thing
Jalapeno
about-
cheese is really good. My favorite.
The thing about cream cheese, it's got a lot of fat in it, and when you eat a bagel or any carbs, the more fat you eat with it at the same time makes it less fattening. It slows down the metabolism of it.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, Barry Sears, who wrote The Zone, remember the Zone diet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Barry Sears was a biochemist who worked for the pharma industry developing drug delivery systems. You ever heard of that drug delivery? I'm not talking about a FedEx truck. Drug delivery systems. In other words, the rocket scientists at pharma say to a guy like Barry Sears, listen, this is the chemical that's contained in this drug. We need it to somehow find its way through the body and get to the destination where it's needed. In other words, you can't just, so how are you going to deliver it from the digestive tract, or is it have to be an injection, or or something like that. And that's what he developed. And he wrote this book. He was a smart guy. But speaking of smart people, oh, look who's here.
Happy birthday.
You look great. What are you talking about?
Oh, thank you. Okay, I got hi everyone.
How you doing, kid?
I'm
Happy
doing
birthday.
Great. Now that I'm here, thank you. Hello everyone. I didn't plan this, but I can't think of a better way to spend my birthday evening. And
There
thank
you go.
everyone in chat for all the wonderful happy birthday wishes. I
Well,
can't see you all right now in the chat. I don't have my system set up. I got a little glare thing going with the glasses, but who cares? I don't have time to fix it all. So
yeah. Well, good to see you. Good to
great
see
to
you.
see you guys.
Yeah. So let me finish my story about Barry Sears.
Yeah,
and
sorry
the,
to interrupt. I just
So Barry Sears wrote the book, The Zone Book, and that was the first time I had ever seen the concept of the fact that carbohydrates are metabolized at wildly different rates, and they called it the glycemic index. And that was basically how fast it made your blood sugar rate accelerate. So at the top of the list, at 100, was pure glucose. At the bottom of the list might have been broccoli or some really high fiber vegetable. And this was back before CGMs. So what they did was they had laboratories where they were constantly monitoring people's blood sugar and feeding them all different kinds of food and watching how high their blood sugar went within the first 15 minutes, half hour. And they recorded those, and they came up with this glycemic index. And they found like the highest, most, and of course the foods at the top of the glycemic index were the most processed sugars, glucose itself. But they found that grains were incredibly high because, and they also said that the single most fattening food a human being can eat, right, is a rice cake, which is what everybody tells you to eat when you're on a diet, or popcorn, or dry popcorn with no butter. But they discovered that when you put the fat on these incredibly fattening foods like butter on the rice cake or butter on the popcorn, the glycemic effect or the glycemic load of it went way, way, way down. So I said, that is a revelation. Everybody should know about that. That means that high-fat foods are much less fattening than low-fat foods. That if you're going to buy ice cream, buy the ice cream with the most fat. It's also the best ice cream. And it may have more calories, but you'll gain less weight from it. Nobody ever that never caught on because the propaganda was already ramped up at that point against it.
And interesting, Mitch, I think that's how I survived being, I had a fairly high carbohydrate diet much of my life. I didn't gain weight. And I often wonder because I slathered everything in butter. I always knew about the butter thing. I didn't, never fell for that margarine, bad oil thing. But I ate pasta, but it was slathered in butter and cheese. Everything was so, I don't know. I like to think maybe that helped.
That helps, and you may have a little genetics working for you too,
Right. I think a combination that
I fell for the country crock. What a bunch of crock that was.
Yeah. You and everybody else. You and everybody else.
Yeah.
I see Chuck is here tonight. Chuck, do you remember Chuck from the meetup, Rick? And his mother? You met his mother? Your mic is muted,
Chuck.
I think.
Chuck introduced himself to me. It was very
Yeah,
nice.
me
Very
too.
nice.
Yeah. How you doing, Chuck? We all remember you. It was great to see you. Somebody told me I just got an email. Was it CB? Yeah, CB sent it to me. Either email or a text.
Everywhere, and I didn't think they would be that delicious.
What is that? What do I hear?
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That was me. I'm sorry.
What, you watching 3 live streams at one time, are you?
I was trying to put my phone on so I could see the chat. So
Ah, okay.
have it muted.
Okay.
I'm a little slow here, so I apologize.
CB had a reply on one of his comments somewhere on a live stream, and the commenter's name was Butter Bob Griggs. And CB said to me, I didn't know this guy was still alive. And it was his YouTube handle, Butter Bob. So it really was Butter Bob, I guess, unless somebody is imitating him. And why would they do that? Man, if you're out there, Butter Bob, show yourself. Show yourself. Come on back. Come on back. Join the community, man. You're so responsible for basically starting so much of this. Take your rightful place on the throne, for God's sakes. But I can understand why he got blown out of YouTube. It can happen to you. It can happen to you.
Rick, your mic seems to be off. You were talking, we couldn't hear you.
Buzzing now.
It's buzzing.
Staticky now. Is Milton misbehaving again?
Okay.
There you go.
Still?
Gotcha.
All right. No, it's not staticky. But I'm going to build another computer to replace this one. My friend gave me his old computer. You ought to see this monstrosity.
I've had a few of them.
Oh,
Holy cow. It's strange, very strange looking.
It's an Alienware Dell Area 51. Thing's huge.
Oh, yeah. I've got a big Dell. That's what I use, and it's old. It's probably 6 years old, but it's still pretty powerful. It's AMD, and I run my whole studio on it. I can't see any reason to buy a new one. I have bought a couple of new, more powerful notebooks over the past few years, but I still always use this big old Dell, and it seems to work pretty good. Juliet says it would be awesome if Butter Bob came back. Yeah, Butter Bob is in Tennessee, has a plant nursery.
Yeah.
Oh, Pretzel Pete's here.
Ah.
Okay.
I can hear the accordions playing already.
Yeah.
Pretzel Pete is in the house. Where? Papa Carnivore, hi everyone, he says.
Pretzel feet.
I guess he's embraced his new nickname.
Right. Just like I've embraced Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, nah, you'll always be the duck man. I don't care how many iguanas you come up with or cats or Mr. Rogers, everybody calls you the duck man.
I'm a quack.
Peter says he just got off work. And then he says, pretzels, anyone? Look, he's got the pretzel emojis there and everything. Look at him. I don't know. It looks more like an owl or a pumpkin, but I guess it's a pretzel. Yeah.
Pretzel.
Mitch, did you see the thing Amy did for Pretzel Pete?
I haven't.
Northwoods 22 thinks I should use a background on my porch. This is actually, I had to set it up anyway. I'd have to set it up anyway because I have all the audio stuff and multiple monitors that I need to do this. The actual background is a no-brainer. It'd be more work, well, to take the camera outside and try to use my screen porch. And if I had a picture of the screen porch as a background, then it would just be the same way I'm already doing it, using pictures in the background, which I can change. I can change so easily,
Or use a camera feed.
Yeah, I could use a camera feed for it, but there, I can turn off the background. I can make it anything. You want a nice moonlit sky? There you go. It's not any extra work doing that. I like all the other. I like to be able to play music, to be able to show videos, to maybe play a YouTube video, and you need this. Rick will tell you, you need to have. Most important is, I think, the screen real estate, because trying to do this on a notebook and keep swapping windows every time you got to do
Not fun.
You got to have it. You got to have it like this, laid out. You can do it with 2 monitors. 3 monitors is better. 6 monitors would be even better.
Mm-hmm.
But this is adequate. This is adequate for me. And
I do it-
changing.
I do it in a weird way because I have the big screen behind me and then I have the other one in front of me.
Well, you see the outro on my morning coffee live stream. That was my setup out on the porch when I first started doing the morning live streams that I would take down every day. And I had a 48 inch. Is it a 48 inch or 48 inch monitor, 42 inch monitor, high def 4K monitor, and a notebook. But that big 4K monitor had the same amount of real estate as a couple of these monitors that I have on my desk. So it was enough room to do everything. And that's what I've got in the other room. My editing stations are both. I have 2 of those big 4K TVs.
I got a 32 here and a 60 on the back.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have plenty of real estate to use. If you're going to use OBS and all that stuff, you got to have room for the windows. Spanky saying Pretzel Pete video that Amy did is priceless. I haven't seen that either. I haven't seen
it's
that
funny.
Either. Is it?
It's funny. Very expressive.
I'll email it
It's
to
funny. Pretzel Pete.
Pretzel Pete. Well,
So I'm sorry you guys already probably talked about this. I'm keeping myself mute because I've got this noisy doggy here.
okay.
But how was the meetup? Do you guys all saw each other? Who? Rick?
We missed
Oh,
it.
that's all we've been talking about. Yeah, it's crazy. I put up my speech, a video with my speech.
Oh, okay. I'll listen to that.
It's
I'm
on
sorry,
there,
I'm waiting
and
on- Gary, did you make it? Did you?
Gary was
No,
there.
I missed it.
No, shit. Gary's pulling you like Gary was there, Rick was there, I was there, Juliet was there.
Julia was there.
So-
So you guys all saw it. Oh, how fun!
And
Oh.
we had
Peter
we had
invited
an
me over
absolute-
for pretzels, so I took a detour over.
Okay, the pretzel thing is funny. Okay. Okay. The
Yeah.
dog, these dogs, they're just like men. They want attention. He's humping my arm because he knows I'm talking to myself.
Well, at least we wouldn't do that.
Okay, I don't want to disturb you. So that's so cool. I can't wait till I can come down and see all of you guys.
Yes, Ellen, do that.
This is
Do
like,
that, please.
well, even though I know I've been
Come on
you know,
down.
a lot lately, but you guys are just like old friends. It really does. I'm really happy I'm here on my birthday.
Here it is. Here Lewis just emailed me the link to the Pretzel Pete video. Let me see. Let me open it up here and go to my
It's pretty good, boy.
old guy carnivore. Okay, and Lewis sent me the link and twist it like Pete. It says.
That's the name of the video. I don't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
Alarm rings early, sun's barely awake. Flower in the air, yeah, the oven's a bake. Apron on tight, got a grin for
Looks like Pete, Peter.
another great day for Pretzel Pete. Dough on the counter, rolling it long. Twist of the wrist like a dance floor song. Salt starts raining like confetti sheets. Everybody knows it's Pretzel Pete. When the bell rings twice and the door swings wide, you can smell that magic from the other side. Twist it like Pete, bake it up right. Golden brown grin in the oven light. Salt on his shoulders, dough in his soul. Pretzel Pete's all on a roll. Kids press no.
That's long.
Glad.
All right, I'll let you guys watch the rest of it on your own.
It's a full song.
Wow.
Music video.
That's incredible. This AI is absolutely dangerous. dangerous. Just if you're a musician or an artist of some sort today, you got to be sweating it, especially in the computer industry and graphic art. You know, be a graphic artist or somebody who's mastered Photoshop. It's taken you a lifetime, and now you got AI.
Mitch,
Yes.
I should email a picture of me that my friend in Hernando Beach, he took a picture of me, and then like on the way home, he texted me this picture of someone, and then I looked at it, and it's me, but you got to see what he did. It's
Send it to me.
hilarious.
We'll share it with the crowd. We'll
All
share
right,
it with the
email
crowd.
it.
Well, you don't have to do it now because we're getting
All
to
right.
the end of the show tonight. I'm really trying hard not to go over with these things. I have a tendency to do so.
Yeah, an hour is a good length.
Yeah, hour's a good show. Listen, I enjoyed tonight. It went by. Where did it go? I mean, it went by real fast.
Flew
And
fast.
thank you all for coming in because you guys make
problem.
you know
I'm glad
these
I made
evening
it.
live
Made
streams. You guys make it. You know what have I got to say? Without having said already.
Well,
Well, happy birthday, Ellen.
We have to stay late.
Yeah. Well,
Happy birthday.
just come back next time. That's the answer.
Okay.
No, I know you're busy. I know my daughter's got 2 dogs, and they use up half her time, so I can't imagine. It's
Yeah.
why I don't have a dog. It's too time consuming. Too time
Yeah, it
consuming.
is. It is.
So I'll play a little happy music, and you guys can say goodbye, and then I'll close it down. And
Bye,
we'll
everybody.
see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Yeah. I have to start getting here in the morning.
Till next time.
But had a girl, Ellen. I want to see more of you, okay? Okay, and Rick.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome,
Hi,
Ellen.
Rick.
Rick, always a pleasure,
As usual. I
as
look forward to the
usual.
next one.
And we'll see you Thursday night, I imagine.
All right.
Okay, buddy. You take care of yourself. Bye, Ellen. You can hit the leave button, or I'll. There we go. I got it. Okay. Ellen doesn't remember how to shut it down. And that leaves me and you chatting away. Who's saying goodbye? Spanky Lambs. Mike from Canada, Jerry Voitosh. Hi, Jerry, man. Missed you. I didn't see your chats before. Thanks for coming. Tanya's here. Kitchen Witch. Hiya, Tanya. Didn't say hi to you either. Wow, Robert Haug. Hiya, Robert. Thomas. Thomas is in the house. Wow, look, everybody was here. So if I've missed anybody, my apologies. I will see you tomorrow morning on Morning Coffee with Mitch. And until then, I'm going to get some sleep. You can take the rest of the day off and eat meat.